Every year, as the calendar flips to the final stretch, the tech world pauses and whispers the same question. What is Samsung planning next? The Galaxy S26 series is that answer. And trust me, the journey to get here has been anything but smooth. Early rumors painted a chaotic picture. Samsung was supposedly scrapping the classic lineup, ditching the Plus model for something wild like an Edge variant or even a Pro rebrand. Speculation ran rampant. Delays, redesigns, weird name changes. But after all the drama, Samsung has locked it in. We're back to the familiar trio, Galaxy S26, S26 Plus, and the powerhouse S26 Ultra. Classic. Reliable. Loaded with sky-high expectations. Yet, behind the glossy renders and leaked specs, Samsung faces its toughest call in years, pricing. This isn't your typical, prices might go up, story. Fresh reports from Korea reveal the company is genuinely struggling to finalize costs. But everything is getting more expensive. Key components have surged. Memory, DRAM and NAND, prices are skyrocketing due to massive demand from AI data centers, camera modules cost more, premium OLED displays aren't cheap anymore, and semiconductor prices keep climbing. Add tougher competition, forcing bigger marketing budgets and higher labor costs, and building and selling, a flagship has become a financial tightrope. If Samsung passes these hikes to you, the Galaxy S26 could launch noticeably pricier than the S25's $799 base, with Plus at $999 and Ultra at $1,299. Fewer buyers might bite in a market already sensitive to inflation. But if they absorb the costs and hold prices steady, profits take a serious hit. Unlike experimental projects like the Galaxy Z Trifold, reportedly sold at a loss to showcase innovation, the S series is Samsung's core moneymaker. They can't afford to bleed here. The launch itself adds to the intrigue. Originally eyed for January 2026, it's now shifted to February, with possible March availability in some regions, partly due to these pricing headaches and the decision to revive the Plus model. Strategically, Samsung is betting big on its own tech. The Exynos 2600, a groundbreaking 2nm chipset, is returning in force for the S26 and S26 Plus in many markets, paired with an advanced modem for features like full satellite connectivity. This reduces reliance on pricey Qualcomm's Snapdragon chips, though Snapdragon will still dominate in places like the US. More control over chips means potential cost savings and better margins, but it doesn't erase the overall pressure. Samsung is walking a razor-thin line, rising costs, fierce rivals, customers who hate price jumps, and a flagship lineup that funds the empire. Raise prices? Risk losing fans. Keep them flat? Squeeze profits. Play it too safe? Fall behind. So, the big question lands on you. If the Galaxy S26 series sees even a small bump, say $50 to $100, will you still upgrade? Or will you snag last year's model on discount instead? Does Samsung need to deliver massive upgrades to justify whatever they charge? Drop your thoughts. This launch could redefine Samsung's flagship strategy for years to come. The drama is far from over. As we inch closer to February 2026, things will only heat up. Stay tuned, it's going to be wild.